living on less than what you make, right? Being frugal, living on less than what you make, for the sake of investing the excess, right? So if you're able to, like I said, this isn't living below your means, but this is just gonna be dialing back your means, right? Like you don't, because technically we don't really need all of these things that we have. It's just the world throws so much at you, and you got to keep up, right? So a lot of people feel the need to have these things, and I tell people if you have to have something all the time, you won't have anything, right? So to be able to have the patience and the discipline to be able to say, hey, I'm gonna cut back in this area, that area, and that area, and then invest the difference. This now you're playing a wealth building game, right? Because now you're taking what you was once pulling from, and you're putting it and storing it somewhere where it can now grow for you in value, instead of you using it and putting it into the world as a liability, as something to buy liabilities with. Now you're using it as a tool, right? That you can now make an asset. This is how you turn cash, which is a depreciating asset, you can turn it into an income generating asset. And this is just by changing your mindset and living in a manner in which you choose delayed gratification, because that's all investing is. Investing is just delayed gratification. That's putting money somewhere for you today to have the use, or just for it to potentially grow and balloon for tomorrow, right? So every dollar that you're not investing is a dollar that you're stealing from your future self. And I'm a firm believer of that, right? Because this is for the future. We're living for the future. A lot of people live for the here and now, but the people that are going to be in the top 1%, the top 5%, the top 10%, they live and work and operate on a different frequency, and that is for the future, right? So I actually got a question for you when it comes to that, because you said something that I really appreciate, which was get in the game. Every little bit helps, basically. Like I tell people, well, it don't matter if you got $15, you got $25, you got $30. Every penny that you put into the markets is increasing your net worth. Right? This is money that's going to be working for you. You taking money and turning it from a depreciating asset to an appreciating, right? An appreciating asset. So it's instead of it losing value, right? Because money isn't real anyway. It's fiat. It's nothing. It's not backed by anything. So you turn it from fake fiat currency into an appreciating asset just by getting in the game. And then by the time you look up, you've got thousands of dollars invested. So you said something, going back to you wake up and you see your portfolio is relatively ugly. Me personally, I don't typically have that problem because the stock market is it's like a regular day job, right? The stock market's like a day job. It's 9:30 to 4 o'clock, right? And it's closed on all major holidays, so you don't have to worry about waking up and your portfolio has shrunk and went to shit, right? You don't have to worry about, hey, the markets have been going down, they've been trading down. Like, you don't have the stress when you're investing in stocks of having a 24-hour markets, right? Because you know for a fact your money is safe as long as people are not at work or it's a holiday. You know your money is safe. Um, how do you not, I don't know if I should say how do you handle the 24-hour market, but how was the adjustment to the 24-hour market?
It definitely was hard. Because like I said, I mean, even when I first came in, it was in a bear market, so my first initial investment went south. I put it in. To me,